John, let's hit those highlights.
So, look, oh! I'll show you how we got to this particular moment in time. Tied at 7 at the break. The defense is coming out strong. Jalen Addy gets the ball stripped away. Rylan Gandy will end up on it eventually for Buford. And that turnover would eventually, once again, lead to an all-run scoring drive. Gabe Irvin crashes in. 3:21 left in the first. 6 plays, 20 yards, just under 3 minutes. 7-0 Buford. Then Warner Robbins comes back up and over the top after a 24-yard James Smith run. Ahmad Walker, 14th touchdown of the year, comes up and over the top, and that is how we ended up at pair of sevens as we get ready for the 24 minutes in the third and fourth quarter. A lot of action going on here in the first 24 minutes, and a lot of it has to do with that guy right there, Gabriel Benyard, picking him up and putting him down. Only 2 minutes plus into the game. 2:22. Irwin's on the board. It was 7-0. Then sitting on the route was Jordan Payne. Picked off, run. He made a house call. 14-0, and that was only 3 minutes later. But once again, Marion County still sticking with it. Trice McCannon shows that he's got one knocked off his feet, but ends up in the hands of Markevius Kelly. 23 yards, only the second TD that the first-string defense has given up all year. Made it 14-7. Then, mama, there goes that man again, Gabriel Benyard. To the left-hand side, he's got a wall right there with him. He'll eventually get knocked down, but then gets the handoff, hits the corner, into the end zone. That made it 21-7 from 9 yards out at 7:14 of the second. Then it's the other part of the equation, DJ Lundy. He's going to run away from you. Why? Because he's going to go into the end zone after a late push. He breaks the tape, 28-7, but Marion County would not give up. Trice McCannon didn't need his McCannon. He's got his McLegs. He's picking him up and putting him down. 28-14 at the break. A wild first half, Hannah, and that is where we are. The director in the truck had fun punching that first half, didn't he?
Guys, you know, when we were just graduates of high school, which I think was like last Tuesday, we used to carry these things around, and they used to be rectangle, and maybe Scooby-Doo was on them. When you talk to both of these coaches tonight, this is what they're looking for. They're looking for lunch pail guys. And tonight, especially on the line of scrimmage, the front sevens for both on offense and defense, these are, as Andy Dyer says, lunch pail guys that have to go to work. Matt, when it comes to recruiting, who are some of the guys in the spot shadow?
I don't know that that's a lunch pail. It looks more like
what they say it is these days.
Lunch bag, if you will.
It's squishy.
Matt and Wayne, this is the sideline where Connor Foster grew up as a legacy. Graduated here, was a part of the 1999 championship team. His dad, a longtime coach, so he got to watch coaches like Earwood and Barden. At the age of 36, he is now in the biggest game he's ever had as a head coach in year one. On the other side, Brett Garvin, just as much history at Sandy Creek. 19th season there, 16 as an assistant coach. In his third year when he took the job, guys, he knew going in that this was the kind of pressure you were going to face in a region like this.
Congratulations, my friend.
Tell you what a platform that I've got to share. Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something. Without Jesus, you got nothing in this world. But I will say this. Osceola, we did it.
For those of you that watched earlier today, in his post-game interview, he said that he was going to meet everyone at the stoplight in Osceola. He wasn't wrong. We have the proof of this as the team made their way from Atlanta and they went back to Osceola. They were there, and we were reminded by Steve Carter, who sent us all these photographs, remind everybody that there actually are 2 stoplights in Osceola. But 1,000 people, it is said, showed up to welcome the team back home, welcome Buddy back home. I talked to him on the phone for a little bit just to catch up with him. He said it was a great day. But we wanted to show you those pictures about what high school football is all about. And you said it on your Twitter account, showing those photographs that we have on our Twitter page at GPB Sports. Days like this, nights like this, celebrations like that, what we saw in Osceola, that's what high school football is all about. Not just in December for winning game 15 or the game that's last on your schedule, but all the way through the year. Welcome back to the Pete. Time for Rent Check, where we check in with the parents. This time on the BT side of things, it's Suzanne and Rick Vandewater, who have seen a very busy young man, two-way player James Bryant, who plays, let me get this straight, football basketball, track, and tennis.
That's right.
That's correct.
So he's quite busy. All right, well, let's see how well they know their student athlete. And you can jump in anytime. Favorite athlete?
LeBron James.
Yes.
Right sport. Chris Bosch, apparently. Stuck with Georgia Tech. Let's see. Dream job.
Wall
Wall
Street.
Street.
There you go. There's one. Career moment so far would be what for James?
Last week's game.
Game-winning TD against Denmark for homecoming, he says. Okay. And then, favorite pregame meal?
Pizza.
Moe's, apparently. And then favorite TV show?
The Office.
The Office, yeah.
Bob's Burgers.
Oh, Bob's Burgers. He loves that too. We all do.
All right. Once again, swag.
Oh my
Thanks
God,
for
it has to be blue?
Yeah.
It's GPB Sports.